Hello everyone, welcome back to Chrissy's Wig Room, my friends. I hope that you all are having a beautiful and blessed holiday season. I thank each and every one of you for your support on my channel, for coming back to watch these wig reviews, and I hope that you learned something and that you're able to see the color. I just really enjoy making videos and sharing the beautiful styles with you. So this wig is one that's been around for a while, but I decided to get it in a color that I really enjoy. This is Jon Renau's Gisele, and Jon Renau's Gisele is a very easy to wear style. This color is FS4 3330A, and it's in Midnight Cocoa. So here's the tag. So we got a lot of dimension going on here. Now y'all know I love my brunettes. I'm a brunette at heart. I love my blondes too, but I just really enjoy a beautiful brunette style. And this is really pretty. I think it's just one of those really natural looking styles that's just ready to wear out of the box. You know, it looks like your everyday hair. I think it still looks professional. I think it still looks pulled together, but I think it's something that, you know, you can wear every single day, whether you're going to work, whether you're going out to lunch. It's just one of those styles that is still really simple to wear. It's not over the top glamorous, but it's still beautiful. So I love that about this style. Now, I had this style before, but I had it in, I think, a strawberry color, and I also had it in a walnut syrup color, and those were just a little too light for me. I like to go darker in the wintertime and then lighter in the summertime typically, although I still like to wear brunettes in the summer as well. So I think we're all kind of like that. You know, in the fall, when the weather starts getting cooler, we start thinking about hot chocolate and hot apple cider and blankets and reading books and by the fireplace and Christmas trees. We kind of just get into that richer frame of mind. I know I do. So I enjoy these kind of styles. So I just wanted to do a quick spin for you. This is right out of the box, and this is how she looks right out of the box. So this style I did pick up from Wig Studio One's clearance page. If you haven't checked out the clearance page, you're missing out because there's some really good deals on wigs that you can get. I love Wig Studio One, love supporting them, and there's some really awesome deals that you can get. So I was able to get that from the clearance page there, and it was purchased with my own funds, and I think it's just a really glamorous style. We've got these soft romantic curls in the back. It moves nicely. Just real pretty. So let me go ahead and take her off. I want to show you a few things. So basically, this is right out of the box, but this is how I change things up a little bit. So I wanted to show you up close the color. So this is a 4, a 33, and a 30A. So we've got a really dark, a 4 is a really dark brown, and the 33 is your highlight colors. You've got the 33 and then you've got the 30A. So you've got a really bold, almost auburn or strawberry, you know, kind of a reddish strawberry auburny color mixed in there. And that's what really gives this dimension, you know. So if you like that really dark, rich brunette like I do, but you want something to take it up a notch, this is a good color to go with. I feel like the highlights are done well. They're not too streaky. So I feel like they're mixed really well. But I love the soft curl. I think that that's gorgeous. So let's take a look at the inside cap for Jon Renau's Gisele. For the inside cap, we do have those Velcro strap adjusters. I always adjust mine in all of the way to fit my petite average circumference. Because I do have a petite average circumference, I need it cinched in all the way for the most secure fit. It does not have an extended nape, but that's okay. It has open wefted sides, cap, and back. So you got plenty of stretch. Fits just like a beautiful Jon Renau cap. We have ear tabs that are enclosed in this beautiful felt with bendable stays. And then in the front, what I really like is you have that full monofilament top. So what that means is that if you're new to wearing wigs, you're able to part this style in any direction. It allows you to really have that natural looking scalp. And so it's very soft, and it just has a really nice lace front here, which also allows you to pull it away from the face, and it's still going to look like natural hair. So what I like to do right out of the box, and I'm sure some of you have probably seen me, but you always want to give it a good shake. And I give it a vigorous shake. I really shake it, because what that does is it wakes up the fibers. Because, you know, these boxes are manufactured. They come from the manufacturer in boxes. And what happens is when they come from the manufacturer, they are tightly knit into those boxes. And they're shipped that way, and they stay that way until they get to you. So the fibers are really, so that's why when you first take a wig out of the box and you put it on, I have made this same mistake, returning it too fast without really playing with it. In fact, I did that real recently. I took Dolce & Dolce 18 out of the box, and I thought, I don't think I like this. And then now I'm regretting it, so I'm going to have to reorder it. But it's just one of those things where we always need to remember to really, really shake it, because when you first put it on out of the box, it can be a huge disappointment. It has been for me. And you know I love wigs, but it has been for me taking it out of the box, putting it on, and it's like, I don't think I can do this. But what I have learned is if I really shake it like this, if I keep it upside down like this overnight, maybe even for a week, after I spray it with some water and some wig conditioner, things change, and they change drastically. A wig that I thought I might not like, it will change. So what I do after I do all of that shaking is I'll take some water. So here's my spray bottle of water, and it's got some wig conditioner in it. And I just liberally spray these fibers down. And then what I like to do is take a wide tooth comb, and you're going to start here at the root. So here's where the tag is. Just gently work through the fibers. You don't want to pull. You're just gently waking up the fibers. This is how I achieve volume on all of my wigs. You're going to just gently work through the fibers. And this is what I do at the end of the night too. So for those of you that are wondering, well, what does she do after she's worn it all day and she takes it off at night? You spray it down and you gently work through any tangles, because you're always going to have tangles here at the nape after wearing it all day. It's a given with synthetic fibers that that's what they do. It's something we have to work with. But what you do is, this is what I do. We all have our different preferences, but this is how I achieve volume. You just kind of want to work through, especially here at the nape. Then I flip it over. See how much more volume we have now? Look at that. A lot more volume than when I first took it out of the box. Because I'll be honest, when I first took this one out of the box, it was one of those where I honestly felt it was pretty, but it was not what I wanted. It's just not what I wanted. But now, this is what I want. This is the kind of hair that I'm looking for. I'm looking for big, voluminous, sexy, romantic. I'm looking for this. Okay? We can achieve it, but you have to work with it. And sometimes it doesn't happen overnight. Like I said, a lot of times what I do is I'll take this off after the review and I'll hang it upside down, and I might leave it that way for a week. And the longer gravity gets to it, the more volume and the better it gets. It's what I've learned in my journey of wig wearing. Now the beautiful thing is, because it has that monofilament top on this one, you can part this in any direction and it's going to look stunning. So I just wanted to give that advice and that encouragement out there, because I know for a lot of you, including me, there have been times in our wig wearing journey where we just feel like, I don't know, what am I doing? I'm buying these, but I'm not achieving what I really want. So I have learned the key to success is to really wake up those fibers. Don't be afraid of the fibers. You don't want to be rough on the fibers. You don't want to be harsh, but you do want to wake them up, because that will provide the look that you're looking for. If that's what you're wanting. Some people, you might not want that. You might like the more sleek look. I, on the other hand, I love, I love volume. So for me, volume is key. Now I wanted to show you these earrings. Now these are by Paparazzi Jewelry. They are clip-on earrings, and aren't they gorgeous? I've got this ring here from Paparazzi Jewelry. And then look at this gorgeous necklace. I mean, to me, this screams fall. And look at this pine cone. I don't know, that looks like a pine cone to me. I love the sparkle. I just thought it'd look fun with this fall top that I've got. I love the sleeve detail on this fall top. But I love these earrings. Now the earrings I purchased on eBay, this ring and this necklace, it's all Paparazzi, but the ring that I'm wearing and the necklace I purchased from the Corseted Jewel Lady. She is my Paparazzi lady. I love her. Check out the links down below in my description box if you're looking for beautiful, affordable jewelry for the holidays and for New Year's. Ladies, this is the way that you can dress up your clothes, your wigs, and really make yourself feel stunning without breaking the bank. It's amazing. I'm addicted, okay? Just like I'm addicted to wigs, I'm addicted to fashion, and now I'm addicted to Paparazzi jewelry. It's beautiful, affordable jewelry. Don't let the price fool you. I can attest that it's very quality. It's lead and nickel free. It's quality jewelry. But I love that I can dress up my outfits and I can look like $1,000,000 without the price tag. So it's something to think about. I've got all the links down below. Linda goes live on both Saturday nights and Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can find her on both Facebook, and then also if you register with her website, which is the corsetedjewellady.commentsold.com, she's also broadcasting there. So I encourage you guys to check it out. I love the jewelry. It's just amazing, bang for your buck. So let's put this wig back on. Now you're going to see a difference right away in this style. Don't you see more volume? You see how when I first put it on, it was kind of ho-hum-drum. It was kind of okay, all right? It's okay. It works. It's good for, it's still pretty right out of the box. But look at the volume now. This took this wig up a whole nother level, and all I did is flipped it upside down, shook it real good, sprayed some water and wig conditioner on it, used my wide tooth comb. I do different ways. Sometimes I use the wide tooth comb, and sometimes I use my fingers, and you can just get in there. But it takes it to a whole other level. It's amazing what it does. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that transformation, because it can be challenging wearing wigs when you spend $200 or $250 and you get that wig and it doesn't look like the model, or it doesn't look like me, or it doesn't look like Taz, or it doesn't look like, but you have to spend time working with it because you can make it look like that. But what I've learned is you can't give up on it on day one. When you first take it out of the box, if you think you might like it, if you know for certain you don't like it, then you don't want to mess with it. Don't remove the tags, don't shake it out, because you have to keep it in the condition that it came in order to return it. But if you think you are going to like it, what I would suggest is put it away for a day or two, kind of think about it. But if you do think you're going to like it and you want to keep it, these are some ways that you can really amp up the look. So here we go. And I mean, there's a lot more volume now with this style than ever before. And it's very simple. What I'm saying is it doesn't cost a lot more money. Basically, you're just using water and some wig conditioner. My favorite wig conditioner is the Estetica Revitalize and Shine Mist. You can find it at Wig Studio One, but it's my favorite. It smells wonderful. It smells amazing, and it doesn't make the fibers sticky. It doesn't dry the fibers out. So that's what I really like. Now I'm going to show you a couple ways to style this. I think this would look gorgeous in a headband, because we've got all this fringe here. You've got that longer fringe in the front. Okay, so what I would do is at least attempt. I'm trying to put that part back. It doesn't want to stay that way, so I can get because I like to pull the hair in the front back. Now see, I think this looks gorgeous with a headband. Because you've got these longer fringe pieces here that you can pull down to obscure, because depending on, like right here is where you can see a little bit of my hair there. But when I pull the fringe down like this, you can't. So again, what I like about this, especially when I'm going to work, I don't like the hair flopping in my face. I have to be able to monitor my screens, and I don't like anything, when I go like that, I don't want it flopping in my face. So I prefer, with a longer style like this, to wear it with a headband, because now look, voila, there's no hair in my face. It's so simple to do, to really transform, and it transforms the look. Now I look like I'm born out of the 60s. I'm wearing this pinup headband. I'm all about the 60s and 70s. I was born in the 80s. I was born in 1983, okay? So I'm old school. I was raised by parents that were older. My dad was in the Vietnam War, and my mother comes from she has some Indian in her background. My grandpa was, we believe, either Cherokee Indian. So I have that in my background, okay? So, I was raised by older parents. They liked the older music. We believed in being modest. We love the Lord. So this kind of style is something that if I could have chosen when I could have been born, I would have chosen the 60s. Both my sisters grew up in the 60s, so I've gotten to experience it, and I feel like in my heart that's where I belong. I love the fashion. I love the jewelry of the bygone days. I love I love everything about elegance. I feel like nowadays we've lost that. We don't see elegance. But I think that each of us individually, if that's what we want to do, we can bring it back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm all about the elegance. I like to portray an elegant look. Like I said, some people might think, well, that's over the top. You don't need to do that. And you don't. I don't do it every single day. But when I do glam myself up and make myself look beautiful, I feel like I can take on the world. Like nobody can stop me. Like I can conquer anything that comes my way because of the way when we look good, we portray confidence, we portray success, and those things will come back to us. It's kind of like when they say, what you put out, you will get back. It is true that what you portray is what's going to come back to you. So it's important to remember that because, we can get so, especially with the pandemic and everything, we can get so lax kind of in our, looks. And sometimes it just helps if we just dress up. It doesn't have to be over the top. Sometimes for me, just putting on a pair of earrings, just putting on a necklace, just putting on a ring. I don't always do my makeup. In fact, most of the time I don't do makeup unless I'm shooting a video. But I still try to put on a necklace or a ring or something because that really helps your mood, your day. I forgot about it too, because, we were all working from home and just, you kind of forget that there is a world out there and it's waiting for you. So I just love to glam up in any way that I can. And having that background, like I said, I just love the fact I would have fit in perfectly with the 50s and the 60s and the ladies that wore the gloves and the beautiful dresses because that's something that I love. I'm weird like that. I love it. So let's go on to another piece. Another way that I would definitely pull this one back is with a clip. So I would take a bling clip and all of this fringe, because see, I don't like that flopping in my face. So what I would do is I'd go in there and just clip it back. And that's really all you need to do. It's so simple. See how I did that? You just want to clip enough of it back and still leave enough down so that you can go about your day with the greatest of ease. And don't you just love the curls? I love the curl pattern on this. So I think this is a keeper for me. This is the perfect color. I love this rich, deep color. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It just really, really looks stunning. And so I think it's very simple, but yet elegant, which is how I live my life. I like to be simple, but I also want to be glamorous. So I think we can have the best of both worlds. There's so many options out there now for us with wigs, with clothes, with the jewelry. And now jewelry is not affordable. I didn't even say that right, excuse me. Now that jewelry is affordable, we can have every look that we desire with any outfit. And that's what's beautiful. I mean, I literally have a jewelry wardrobe now that I can match to anything that I'm wearing. And I am particular about matching, like my clothes, like I'm wearing this leopard top, it's a shirt, and I'm wearing gray leggings that match this gray in here. And then my shoes kind of have to coordinate that too. So I do have to match. That's just kind of, I have OCD on those kind of things, and I have to match. I can't go out looking like, a frump or something, but we just have so many options now. With Ross Dress for Less, we can go get clothes that are beautiful and affordable. So I love the options that we have nowadays in this great world that we live in. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I just wanted to give you a look, kind of show you some of how I get the volume in a wig that when I first take it out of the box, I'm not so certain. And like I said, with this one, I liked it because I love the curl, but all of this here was just not jiving and vibing the way that I wanted it to. So I hope that you all are having an amazing season. It's that time of year where it's fun. We got lights up. I finally got my Christmas tree. It was crazy this year. Last year I bought 2 trees. I went kind of wild. I bought a tree that does different, it was an LED tree, and it was on a good Black Friday sale last year. It was like this 7-foot tree that was like $70, and it changed like 4 or 5 different settings. It would go from white to colored. And I had that last year, and I had it decorated in burgundies and some really luxurious colors, and I loved it. But I also last year bought one of those flocked trees, right? It was one of those beautiful white flocked trees. And silly me set it up in my basement, and it's a 7.5-foot tree. So in my living room, I have vaulted ceilings, so I can go with a higher tree. Problem was, I set it up in the basement last year. I decorated it beautifully in all this country, basically red and white with all these country themes. Beautiful tree. I'll have to take a picture for those of you that follow me on Facebook. I'll take a picture of it, and you'll get to see it. But the silly thing about it was I put it up in the basement, and I don't hang out in the basement much. The only time I go to the basement, I have my printer and my computer set up in the basement. So that's the only time I use it, is if I need to print a shipping label or something. But I don't hang out in the basement. It's not where my TV is. It's not where I hang. I hang up in my upstairs. So I put the Christmas tree down here last year, but I was never down here to enjoy it. So this year I thought, well, I could put up the other one that I had last year, but I never got to enjoy the flocked tree, and I really want to enjoy the flocked tree this year because it's one of those beautiful 7.5-foot, but it's the white that looks like there's snow on it. It's gorgeous. So if you follow me on Facebook, check out the picture when I post it. But I was like, I got to get it upstairs this year so I can enjoy it because I'm not going to be sitting in the basement. So last weekend, I came home and I got this notion to just haul it up the stairs. And I tell you, it was a job. I don't know how I did it. I did it all by myself. I carried the first part of the tree up the stairs. I carried the bigger part of the tree up the stairs, trying to keep the ornaments still on it because I didn't want to have, they was beautifully decorated. So it's so funny. I lost some of the ornaments as I was going up the basement stairs. And then I had the cats trying to help me. And it was I kept thinking, okay, the smart thing to do would have been to take all the ornaments off, flip the tree upside down, and take it up like a normal person would do. But no, instead I'm trying to carry the tree up the stairs the way that I had it in the basement with all of the ornaments on it, and all the stuff was falling off. So it created a bigger job, but it actually worked out okay. I mean, I was able to salvage most of the ornaments and keep them on the tree, and there was some that fell off, so I had to go back down and get the ornaments that fell off of each step and then put it back on. But I was able to successfully put the tree together without having to redecorate it, because that was my whole thing. I didn't want to take all the ornaments off and then have to put all the ornaments back on, because that was going to cause more work. So I'm one of those people that if I can try to find a way to not have as much work involved, I'll try to do it. Like if I can even if it causes me to get some scratches on my arm, I'll try to do it, that way to save some time, because time is of the essence, right? I know I'm very busy, and as I'm sure most of you are, and so you try to find ways to slash that time a little bit. But it was just funny that I was trying to carry this tree upstairs, and I live with my cat, so, you know, but if anybody saw me doing that, they would have been laughing, like, why don't you just take the tree apart, take it upstairs like you would normally. Oh, it's fun times though. But now that I have the tree up there, it's gorgeous. The lights are on, it's all white. And I just love it. It gives that ambience and that glow at night that really makes you feel magical. So I hope that you all are enjoying your festivities, your trees, your lights. My favorite part of Christmas is the lights. I love driving around light looking at all the different houses. Something that my dad and I always did when I was a kid, and I always remember it. Driving around, and I love it. I love that time of year. So hope that y'all are having a wonderful time, this most wonderful time of the year, and I'll see you very soon. Now I do want to mention to please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed to this channel. Your support means the world to me. Also in the description box down below, don't forget to check out my eBay store. I recently posted some new wigs for sale. Posted at least probably 2, 3, 4, about 6 or 7 new ones. So be sure and check that out. That's a way that you can support my channel so that I can continue to bring reviews to you. I am not monetized, so I don't get paid for my reviews, but I love doing this, so that's why I bring the reviews to you, because it's a hobby that I enjoy. But in order for me to keep making reviews, I do have to have the funds to purchase the wig, so that's a great way you can support me and also get a good discount on a wig that you might be looking for. I listed, there's 2 willow wigs. There's the willow in 88GR and the willow in, I think, 4H. So Henry Margaux willows are listed. There's 2 Beltress Alpha blends listed, and there's a Raquel Welch Showstopper listed, and a Beltress Straight Press 18 in British Milk Tea. And then there's a few others. I still have the Noriko Angelica in Copper Glaze R, the Noriko Angelica in Espresso, and the Noriko Taylor in Auburn Sugar R. So those are all on the website. That's listed below. And then also there's a link to my Instagram, my Facebook page where you can follow me, and a link to where you can purchase some beautiful jewelry for yourself. So again, thank you for tuning in today, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Bye.